Hi friends, my name is Aqil Ahmed, and in this particular video tutorial I will show you how to execute your SSIS package only once in a day, regardless called multiple times. So this is my profile. I have 13 plus years of experience on Microsoft technologies, especially in SSIS and SQL Server. So the agenda of today's video tutorial is how to execute your SSIS package only once in a day, regardless called multiple times. I got a comment from one of my subscriber, Mohammad Gauss, that how to run a SP only once in a day even if you schedule a job for it. So suppose if you manually run it, it will execute again. So how to prevent it? So the same thing can be true for SSIS package as well, that suppose if you have an SSIS package and you schedule it from SQL agent job, and sometimes I have seen that if a job got executed multiple times, so the package will be executed multiple times as well. So to prevent this kind of thing, like how we can achieve this, so in this video I will show you. So let's jump to the demo. Alright, I got this particular SSIS package on which I want to implement that if I execute this package multiple times, then it should execute only once and then it should not be executed again in that particular day. To achieve this thing, we need to create a config table where we can keep the execution log of this particular SSIS package, and then we can check like if the package got executed today or not. Okay, so let's jump to the SQL Server Management Studio and create a config table here. Create table, I will call it like config table, and then id int identity. Another column I will create is package name, maybe varchar 100 I can give, that's fine. Dated, and data type will be date, and now the last column will be execution count, and we can maybe give it of integer type. So I think this is fine. Let's create this table, and now let's prepare an insert command. Insert into config table. Our package name is package.dtsx. you can give your package name. Dated will be current date time, okay, and the execution count will be 1. So let me just try to run it. Okay, this got executed successfully, so this seems fine. So let me just truncate the table to make sure that there is no data in the config table. Okay, now let me copy this particular query and open your SSIS package and put an execute SQL task in the last of the SSIS package, and this task should be the last task in your package, and then maybe you can name it like add record to config table. Okay, and then configure it, select the connection, and then put that query, insert query here in the SQL statement. Click OK. So now when our SSIS package will run, it will insert a record into that table. Now what we want to do, we need to make use of that particular entry. So let's create an SSIS variable, and maybe you can call it as execution count. Okay, integer type is fine. Let's close it. Let's drag and drop the execute SQL task, and this task should be the first task in your SSIS package. Okay, so maybe you can call it like get execution count. Yeah, I think that's fine. Get execution count. So what we want to do is we want to get the sum of execution count from config table where package name is this one, whatever package name you have given in your SSIS package. Okay, so for example, if I run this, so this is giving null value to me, so I can declare an integer value of count type, and then I can assign the integer value, the value returned from this particular SQL table. So let me replace the count with a 0. So in case the package should not fail, is null cnt comma 0. Okay, so now it should return 0. Select cnt. Okay, so this particular code will actually pull the data from config table for package.dtsx package, and whatever the sum will be of the total data, so it will replace the null value with the 0, otherwise it will return the actual count. So right now, because I have not executed the package once, so this is returning 0. So I can just copy this particular query. Okay, so the one very important thing that I missed to add it here is that Right now this query will check all entries for this package.dtsx. However, we are interested only in the current date's value, so we need to put an AND condition, and dated equal to get date. So it will check only today's entry here. Okay, so just copy this particular query, and I can put this query giving a connection, the appropriate connection to the config table, and I can put this query in the SQL statement. Okay, and now in the result set I will change it to single row, and in the result set then I can add a variable here, and in the result set I will give the result name as 0, and because this is the only SSIS variable execution count, so that's why it is taken it automatically. So click OK. Now here we need to modify the precedence constant, so just double click on it, and in the evaluation operation you need to change the expression constant to expression and constant. Now in the expression, click on these three dots and then just drag and drop that particular variable here if this value is equal to 0. So if the variable value will be 0, only then this particular condition will be true and your package will be executed. Click OK. And if this value will not be 0, then your package won't be executed. So let's try to execute our package first time, and first time it should execute. So I just executed it. So you saw that the SSIS package got completed successfully. And if you go to SQL Server and if you want to check the data in the config table, so you will see that one record in this table. So you saw that on this date, today is 23rd July 2021, so this package got executed. Okay, and if you want to check the result of this one, so this will return as one value. So this package won't be executed now. So if I go back to the SSIS package, so now if I will rerun the SSIS package, so this SSIS package won't be executed because the first task will check like whether this package is executed already or not, and because it will find that the package is executed already, so it won't execute rest of the task in this particular package. So let me just rerun the package. You saw that the first task got executed. It checked that the config table already has a record for today's date, so it means that the package got executed today, so it did not execute any further task. So this is how you can make your SSIS package run only once in a day, regardless called multiple times, from Visual Studio or outside Visual Studio. Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you like the video then please click the like button, do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon as well. Thank you so much.